And a similar style used by both sides of this matchup, Richard. Teams that prefer to operate in half-court sets rather than in transition.
Yeah, and look, that puts a premium on defense. Both teams can run a ton of different sets, and that means you've got to be prepared and disciplined on the defensive end.
Good points. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Rob Williams is out there with Gallinari, and it's Brogdon in at the 1.
And talk about a guy who just knows where to be. Brogdon has that sixth sense for the game.
Garland looking it over. Shoots from the line. Rebound by the Celtics.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Brown finds Tatum. Off target from outside.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Here's Brogdon. Takes it inside. Unable to get that one. And Cleveland will come the other way. LeVert up top. Guarded by Tatum. LeVert the pass to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Drafted 5th overall in 2019, Garland just continues to grow his game. It is impressive to watch him get better and more confident every year.
The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. Brogdon looking around. Tatum no good. Mitchell against Brown. The 3. And it's Mitchell missing. For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Back to Brogdon. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Garland kicks to Mobley. Mitchell up top. He's guarded by Brogdon. Here's Garland. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Some solid defense from Brown. Boston trailing. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. And then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Now, here's Brogdon. Darius Garland missing his last shot. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him. It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Now, here's Garland. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Celtics leading by 3. Tatum looking around. Brogdon outside. 16 feet away, and he gets the jumper to drop.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Brogdon against Garland. There's the pass to Allen. It's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
The kick out to Tatum. Shoots over LeVert. Evan Mobley with the rebound.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. No good that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Brown outside. And he drives in. Brown jams it in.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Garland kicks to LeVert. Pass to Mobley. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
That one falls.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim, Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
Williams, a screen on Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Celtics have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And Brown drops them both.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for Boston. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Brogdon in at point guard. Boston leading by 8. Here's Brogdon driving in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Underrated as an athlete. Brogdon's speed helps him get to where he wants to be.
Mitchell against Brown. On deep. Rebounded by the Celtics. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Garland, the pass to Mobley over Horford. And he can't bank that one in. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Outside Tatum. Dishes it to Horford. Back to Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Now, here's Garland. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by Brogdon. Celtics leading by 12. Right side Horford. Here's Brown. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Now, here's Brogdon after the miss from Evan Mobley. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now, here's Garland. And so they foul intentionally. And so it's Cleveland with it. Nothing offensively yet from them in the second quarter. The drive by Mitchell.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Celtics.
Celtics leading by 14.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now Brogdon. And stolen by Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. 1:46 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Garland, and Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Well, he has such tremendous upside at Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets to coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
Here's Allen. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Now here's Tatum. Crafty move. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Nice move. They get it back. Excellent D there from Williams. Here's Boston now. This run now up to 13-2. LeVert against Brogdon. Passes it to Tatum. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
When you got a guy that's too big for a guard, he's too quick for a forward, what do you have there? You have Jason Tatum. He is an absolute matchup nightmare.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Garland. Good D by Brogdon. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for Boston. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. The kick out to Brown. Oh, Tatum in position. And the dunk by Tatum.
Terrific lob, and Tatum takes care of the rest. This is how it...
All right, David, thank you.
Your Cavaliers, 9. The Celtics, 30.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And you know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. Now, here's Garland. Feeds it to Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. Clock at 6. And they get it back. Pass to LeVert. Goes back up. They grab their own miss. Nice hit again. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
We have seen Allen look more for his offense over the years, which in turn draws the D's attention. Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Following the bucket by the Celtics, it's hauled in by Brown. Boston shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. And that one is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. The drive by Mitchell. Here's Mobley. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
Brogdon against Garland. Brown feeling it out a bit. With the drive, and finished off by Brown.
Say it with your chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
Brogdon against Garland. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Crosses over. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
Now, here's Garland. Counting. Garland's got 5 minutes.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
The kick out to Tatum. Spins. And the dunk by Tatum.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Garland against Brogdon.
2 minutes.
The rebound by the Celtics. Brogdon's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Kicks it to Horford. Outside Tatum. Got a piece of it. LeVert with it. Now guarded by Tatum. To the wing right side. Here's Mobley. Cleveland the rebound. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Over Williams. And that one's good. Mitchell.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Brogdon outside. The kick out to Tatum. Mitchell against Brown. Tatum setting the pick for Brown. 4 on the shot clock. And again, it's Boston converting.
You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
Now, here's Garland. 5 points in the game. Good on the three-point shot. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Brogdon outside. Outside, Horford. He kicks it to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Brogdon. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Wound up there for Allen. Up top, Brogdon. Covered by Mobley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
6 seconds left here in the third quarter. And here's Garland for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Boston finishing the quarter up. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Celtics. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Jaylen Brown out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Williams at the center position. Now here's Brown. Jared Allen unable to get his last shot to go. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tatum drives in. Can't connect from short range. Outside, Horford. Brown outside. The tray. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Brown's got 10 points in just the second half. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. Here's Brogdon. Following the basket by Jaylen Brown. Brogdon kicks to Tatum. Shoots over LeVert. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Well, Cleveland shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession. Here's Mobley. Garland left side. Stolen by Brogdon. To the inside. It's deflected. Stolen by LeVert. Stolen by Brogdon. Down low. There's the lob to Brogdon. They get a hand on it.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Celtics. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Now here's Brown, outside Tatum. Tries the spin move. Shoots over LeVert. That one a little long. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game. Brogdon the pass to Tatum. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Tatum's got 21.
Ooh, how about that extended range from Tatum? That was an absolute bomb.
Allen, a screen on Brogdon. Garland. And Boston with the rebound. Horford's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the paint. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Misses and the dry spell continues.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still.
Well, Garland really gets moving on the drive. Defense tries to get there, but just fouls him.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
Ooh, you hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
Brogdon against Garland. Bounce pass from Brogdon. Outside, Horford. Just his first attempt. The Cavaliers pull it in. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Celtics.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jaylen Brown.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
LeVert with it, now guarded by Tatum. Nice move. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Been a scorer since entering into the league. Garland drawing lots of attention.
Both free throws good from Garland. And it's the Celtics ball. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Outside, Horford. Stolen by LeVert. Here's Mobley. There's Garland. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Both free throws good from Garland. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Brogdon the pass to Brown. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Tatum on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over LeVert. Brogdon outside. And there's the pass to Brown. Floats it up for Williams. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Danilo Gallinari out there with Robert Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the point.
See, Jimmy Butler is able to move with a certain level of force coming off the screen. And because he does, he gets the separation he needs.
Now here's Brogdon. Outside, Williams. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Lowry. Hero with it. Now guarded by Brown. Hero, the pass to Lowry. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Adebayo finds Hero. The three is up. Gallinari pulls it in. Boston on offense. And Grant, no team better than Miami at developing undrafted prospects.
I mean, for key roles, too. You look at last year's playoffs. Strus, Martin, Vincent, Robinson. It's allowed Miami to stay on top in a salary cap-driven league.
I tell you, this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Outside Butler. It's Martin on the wing. Hero outside. The three is up. Brown with some nice D. And here's Boston. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. And both free throws good for Brown.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Tatum against Butler. It's Martin on the wing. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. The drive by Tatum. Miami grabs the miss. To the middle. Here's Butler. Pass to Adebayo. And here's Hero. Outside for Butler. Jacks up a three. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball.
Celtics ball.
Here's Brogdon. The drive by Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Don't you love how Brown just barrels into the teeth of the defense? This is a shifty forward who knows how to get to the rack.
Butler against Williams. Kicks it to Hero. Outside Butler. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. Butler's got 5.
Well, a big part of the offense built around the skills of Jimmy Butler. Off the bounce, catch and shoot, you name it, he's got it.
Pass to Brown. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. He has 6.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Hero outside. Shoots over Brown. Second chance shot. And here's Butler outside. And again, Miami with a triple.
Boy, when Butler's feeling it from 3, he's pretty much unguardable right now. Nice delivery from range.
Here's Brogdon. Out to Horford for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Now here's Brogdon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. From 18 feet away. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Miami has gone 2 of 5 from deep. To the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Here's Brogdon. On the wing, Tatum. Butler covering. Stolen by Lowry. To the inside. And there's Butler. That one's good on the assist by Hero.
One way to make the defense second-guess itself. Score from the painted area. Jimmy Butler does exactly that.
Here's Brogdon. Pass to Williams. To win the run. And he sinks the layup.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Butler with the ball. 10 points for him. Into the lane. Adebayo. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, this is one of the strongest aspects of Jimmy Butler's game, playmaking for his teammates. Over the years, boy, he has gotten so much better.
Here's Brogdon. Jimmy Butler getting it done for Miami. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this.
14, your Heat Dance team. Here we go, fans.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
On the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Jaylen Brown is out there with Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Williams in at the 5, down low. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Hero outside. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
On the wing, Tatum. Williams, a screen on Butler. Here's Tatum, the putback. And it's Martin with the rebound. The Heat with the lead. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Now here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Butler. Out to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Butler. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. For Boston, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Outside, Brown. Here he goes. Rebounded by Butler.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Pass to Hero. Three-pointer. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Martin with the ball. Now guarded by Brown. And here's Butler outside. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Heat.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Horford passes to Brogdon. From the wing. And the jumper is on the mark. Brogdon's got his first points of the game. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
And here's Brown for three. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. 59 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Martin. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Outside, Brown. Outside, Williams. The shot off that time, and Miami will go the other way with it.
Robert Williams. First personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw good from Lowry.
Maybe the most defining aspect of Kyle Lowry's career has been that competitive spirit. This guy has got vision, scoring ability, but he's always been team first.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Lowry. From behind the arc. Counted from distance. Lowry's got 4 points this quarter.
Not a shoot-first point guard, but make no mistake, Lowry can shoot from range consistently when given the opportunity.
Here's Brown. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Fires it from 18. And that's not gonna go.
Boy, as good as he is on the offensive end, Jason Tatum showing he can be a factor.
And so it's the Miami Heat going into the break up 12. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. More 2K action in just a moment. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Well, one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Brogdon. Pass to Tatum. Over Butler. Tatum can't hit. Miami has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go.
What has to excite you about Jason Tatum is how consistently he puts work into perfecting his craft. His idol is Kobe Bryant. He is a guy that wants to continue and will work to get better.
Here's Brown, following the bucket by the Heat. Driving in, and the jam by Brown.
Oh my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Outside Butler. Tries a 10-footer. Martin, right side. Pass to Lowry. Puts up a 3. The rebound, Celtics. Doris Tatum has already accomplished so much early on in his career.
Yeah, but you get the sense this guy is nowhere near finished. Jason Tatum is a guy who wants to be seen as an all-time great when his career is said and done. He is someone you can count on to give you everything he's got.
Martin finds Butler. And he's going for the oop here. And Adebayo slams it in.
Look how explosive Bam can be. Defenses can't do anything to stop him on the alley-oop.
Pass to Tatum. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Hero against Tatum. Hero, the pass to Martin. Back to Hero. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Tatum. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Tatum's got 7.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Martin, left side. Back to Butler. Brown against Hero. Shoots over Brown. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game. The Celtics have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Outside, Brown. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Tyler Hero.
Boy, when you think about Jaylen Brown, you have to be impressed by the progress he has made offensively. He's become one of those guys that you know wants to take it to the next level.
And both free throws good for Brown. And how about Jaylen Brown doors becoming an offensive monster?
This guy has become a consistent three-point shooting threat. He can knock down shots from the field. He can go off the bounce. He'll contribute on the backboards. And we know they challenged him to become a better playmaker, and he has. He has become the full package.
And for Boston, they're shooting just under 40% from the field. And down it goes. 2 points.
When Jaylen Brown is feeling it, I think you've got to feed him because you want his confidence to grow as that skilled scorer you hope he will be.
Butler against Tatum. Left side, Butler. Pass to Lowry. Over Brogdon. Lowry, no good. For Boston, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Now here's Butler. 17 points in the game. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, Jimmy Butler, outstanding at creating opportunities for his teammates. He is not just a scorer, guys.
Pass to Horford. Here's Brown. Outside for Brogdon. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from deep. Brogdon's got 5 now.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Now here's Lowry. 9 points in the game. Pass to Martin. Takes the 3. Horford pulls it in. Outside, Brown. Now here's Brogdon. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Miami leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their play has earned them a nice... Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The Heat with the lead. On the court right now for the Celtics. Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position. Pass to Butler. To the inside. To the middle. And stolen by Williams. Here's Tatum. Oh, big finish!
Oh, did you see that?
Well, Jason Tatum worked hard, being comfortable in tight windows off the dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
Now here's Butler. Inside. Adebayo in the post. Williams defending. Adebayo, no good. On the wing, Tatum. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Hero, no good. Boston trailing. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Tipped away. Horford with a steal. It's 2-on-1. Taken away. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Kicks it to Hero. Uncovered. Second chance effort. Adebayo. That one is off. Some solid defense from Williams. To tie it up. Brogdon, the pass to Williams. Here's Brown. Takes it inside. And Brown with the stuff.
How confident is Jaylen Brown in his handle? The dribble drive through traffic, really nice.
Now Lowry. Hero outside. And he lobs it up top. And finished off by Adebayo.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Outside Brogdon. Here's Brown with the drive. And the jam by Brown.
You can tell Jaylen Brown embraces these kinds of moments. Big-time bucket.
Tatum against Butler. Pass to Lowry. Clock at 6. Back to Butler. There's the three. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
We know this about Jimmy Butler. The guy has no fear. He delivers when his team needs it.
He's still feeling it. Tatum gets the bucket. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, Jason Tatum, in a big moment, he is unafraid.
Butler against Tatum. Now here's Butler. Defense is right there. Ooh, some solid defense from Brogdon. Here's Brown. Pass to Horford. Outside Tatum. Back to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Oh, you have to love Al Horford, prepared to deliver in the important moments.
Lowry outside. Here's the three. And the Heat, another three.
Every possession critical, and Kyle Lowry delivers once again.
And here's Brogdon. Pass to Tatum. From deep three-point range. That one doesn't drop. And it's Miami the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Brown against Hero. There's 37 seconds left in the final quarter. Butler. Oh, he nails it!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Tatum finds Brogdon. And here's Brown for three. And he sinks it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. Miami with the ball. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
It's stolen by Brogdon. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's foul number 2 for him.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Tatum's got room. It's in!
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're behind by 1. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For the win! Oh, that shot had a chance, but the all-or-nothing shot attempt is off the mark. And so it's Boston. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll...
Scoring off tonight in this one, Steve, it might be the regular season, but this has a playoff feel to it, doesn't it?
These are the type of games you love to watch in the regular season, Kevin. The fans will be rowdy, the players fully engaged. We got a good one tonight.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Gallinari, and it's Brogdon in at point guard. Van Vliet with it. Brogdon picks him up. Here's Barnes. Anunoby has the open look, and that one comes up a bit short. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Boston. Gallinari outside. Kicks to Williams. There's the steal, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. Al Horford is checked in for Gallinari. And it's the Raptors ball. Van Vliet on the wing. No good that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Stolen by Van Vliet. Takes it out to Siakam. Trent passes to Van Vliet. That's tipped. Taken away by Williams. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
And now just over a minute played here in the first.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Trent. The layup missed. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense.
Now, Siakam. After Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Barnes finds Trent. Siakam with it, and stolen by Williams. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
A primary responsibility of Brogdon's. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to him.
Van Vliet against Tatum. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. I asked him about the speed they're going to face tonight. He said it's important that we don't allow this to become a track meet. We have to be patient and efficient offensively, and most importantly, get back defensively. Guys, he thinks if they can do that, they're going to be okay.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Anunoby. Following the basket by Robert Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Smitty, OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK.
Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Now here's Brown. 5 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Brogdon inside the line. Barnes grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Siakam.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Celtics leading by 3. On the wing, Brown. Outside to Brogdon. Here's Tatum. Toronto grabs the miss. A drive by Barnes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
Defenders haven't figured out Scotty Barnes yet.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And from the line a season ago, 73%.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Anunoby, good.
If you're OG Anunoby, it's about staying healthy. You already know if you're healthy and whole, you can be successful.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Here's Van Vliet. Williams with the steal. Brogdon kicks to Brown. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I admire the energy that Brown plays, was so great at getting to the line.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here. And Brown drops them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Barnes with it. Deep. No good on that one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Celtics lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors, team.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
On the floor for Boston. Up at the forward spot, it's Tatum and Horford. Jaylen Brown out there with Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Williams at the 5. Now, here's Anunoby after Jaylen Brown's miss. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Horford finds Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
An elite distributor for a pick man. Horford is the kind of guy you want to play basketball with.
Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Outside Tatum. Brown with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Off target with his 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Here's Trent, following the basket by Robert Williams. Now here's Van Vliet. Williams with the steal. Tatum, that's for 2. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got the lead up to 9 now for Boston.
An incredible leaper at 6'8". Tatum is difficult to stop down low.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. That one misses. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Here's Tatum. Passes it to Williams. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Barnes finds Van Vliet. Now Anunoby in the air, and the layup is up and in. Anunoby's got 6.
No reason to overcomplicate an easy shot, but hey, he still got it to go.
I've been looking around. He dishes it to Horford. Pass to Williams. The Celtics working the ball around now. Second chance effort, and the pass to Brown. Gets an open look and hits. He has 5.
Assertive shot from Brown. Once he has the ball, he quickly makes a selection and commits.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Inside, and stolen by Tatum. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Brown's got the ball. Pass to Brogdon. Back to Brown. Tatum on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And when people talk about defense, the term boxes and elbows comes up a lot. Great for our audience. Can you explain what that's about?
It's a great point, Kevin. And listen, the two defenders on what we call the boxes, that's down in the low post area. You see those two boxes down at the end of the free throw line. And then you have the two defenders on the elbows. That's the edge of the free throw line. The idea to close down the paint.
Tatum passes to Williams. Outside, Horford. 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
And how about the poise there by Horford? Lets the defender make the mistake, and now he's headed to the line.
And so he makes both from the line.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
To end the run. Second chance shot. Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Brogdon against Van Vliet. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses. There's 53 seconds left here in the second. Now Brogdon. No points in the game yet for him. There's the dish to Williams. Horford the pass to Brown. Here he goes. Oh, and he jams it right over Pascal Siakam. Wow!
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
Van Vliet looking around. It's tipped. Stolen by Brogdon. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. On the wing, Anunoby. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's Brogdon. Oh, Tatum in position. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all.
Thanks, David, and we'll be back.
12. The Celtics, 28.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Launches it. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 17-point game. And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. The Celtics shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. And a deep roster for the Raptors. But Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin. Beautiful when the big man takes flight. Pascal Siakam leaving no room for error with that dunk.
Pass to Brown. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And it's Williams with the jam.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Siakam sets a screen for Trent to the middle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Trent kicks to Anunoby. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Brown jams it in.
And love seeing Brown drop the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who really bashes it in the basket.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Misses in close.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Diverse in terms of his offensive talents. Tatum is the type of player who you expect to score at least 20 every night.
Trent finds Siakam. Sinks the three-pointer. Siakam's got 7 now in this quarter.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Outside Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
I tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
Here's Van Vliet, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Van Vliet's got his second basket of the game.
This is what the analytics prefer. Shots at the rim or from 3.
Back to Brown. There's the drive, and Brown throws it down hard.
And just awesome speed from Brown, blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Siakam a screen on Brown. Trent kicks to Siakam. Van Vliet outside. Back to Siakam. Nobody near Barnes. From outside off the mark. Celtics leading by 20. There's the lob to Brown.
And you aren't going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. He is simply on a tear.
Van Vliet against Brogdon. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Horford. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Horford sets a screen for Brown. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
The 3 from Tatum. The shot missing. And Toronto will come the other way. Siakam passes to Barnes. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Celtics have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
And on top of the talent, the physical ability, Williams, just a coachable kid and really picks things up quickly.
Brogdon the pass to Brown. Baseline jumper. That one off the back iron and out. Raptors trail by 21. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Anunoby against Williams. Anunoby, no good. And so Horford will bring it up for the Celtics. Brogdon finds Horford. Takes a 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon.
3 points.
Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Misses the layup. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Celtics. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Brogdon in at the point. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Brogdon outside. Floats it up for Williams. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. A drive by Barnes. No good that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. To the inside. Celtics passing it around. The three from Tatum. They get it back. Outside to Brogdon. Brown wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got 19 points.
Great to see Brown drop that perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Anunoby against Tatum. Here's Siakam. The shot comes out. Williams with the defensive effort. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Tatum. Brogdon outside. Back to Brown. The pass to Brogdon. Just 5 on the clock. For the three. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Trent. Good D by Brogdon. Boston's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Tatum no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Brown. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. But it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Sky high, one of his advantages as an undersized forward.
The Celtics shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Tatum on the wing. From deep three-point range. Floats it up for Williams. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Fires the three. Up again.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
Celtics leading by 23. It's Brown on the wing. Defended by Trent. The kick out to Brown. And he's going up for the alley-oop. He's looking for Williams and finds him. Clock at 4. The three. And it's Brown missing. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Here's Boston now. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Boston.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Robert Williams.
Active hands tonight. He may have gambled a bit, but sometimes you have to take chances to make plays, and he did that tonight.
And Siakam throws it down.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
And Tatum atop the key. Barnes outside. And it's off from three-point range. And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Siakam against Tatum. Outside to Brogdon. Outside Tatum. From deep. No good on that one. So the Raptors will take it the other way. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Van Vliet outside. From downtown. Drains the three-pointer.
You have to respect Fred's range. If not, he'll make you pay.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Tatum against Anunoby. Tatum passes to Brogdon. Left side, Tatum. Back to Brogdon. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was...
expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Kick out to Brown. And the three off target.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Allen, the pass to Mitchell. Outside Garland. And here's Allen. It's LeVert on the wing. Mobley outside. Clock at 4. 4-3. Williams grabs the board. And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you, going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find, and I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
So it's the Cavaliers now. The Celtics making their last shot. They grab their own miss. Fires from deep. And Mobley with the basket on the assist by Allen.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Brogdon against Garland. Brogdon, the pass to Gallinari. Outside for Brogdon. Pass to Tatum. The three hits the trifecta.
What's special about him is he is a natural leader and an active scorer. When Tatum is firing off the catch, you know he's feeling it.
Now here's Garland. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Malcolm Brogdon. That's his first foul of the game. And the Celtics making a change here. Warford's checked in. Brogdon against Garland. From deep, Mobley. Unable to get that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. Horford with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Kick out to Brown. Driving inside. And the jam by Brown.
Look, that was good defense. But Brown, he's just too good and just continues all the way through.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And stolen by Brown. Here's Horford. Pass to Williams. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Mitchell up top. Defended by Brown. LeVert outside. Back to Mitchell. Going inside. Hauled in by Brown.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, better finish it.
Here's Tatum. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Tatum's got 5.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range. Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
Mobley, no good.
I thought he had that all sewn out, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Here's Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Rising up. Brogdon, not your average point guard.
Outside Garland. Tries to snap the cold streak. Denied by Tatum. Brown passes to Williams. To the middle. Here's Horford. Brogdon from outside. Gets the three to fall. Brogdon's got his second basket of the game.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. From outside the arc. Hauled fouled in by Brown.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Boston's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. And Brown with the stuff.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
And he's good on the second. Here's Brogdon. And he lobs it up to the rim.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so it's the Boston Celtics.
And your Celtics Youth Dance Team. Here they come.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics? All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 slot. Horford can't hit. So it's the Cavaliers now. It's a 13-point game. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
It's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Outside Garland. Uses the glass on the layup.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Boston's shooting great. 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. Brogdon against Garland. Mobley with the block. Here's Mitchell. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Garland against Brogdon. Pass to Tatum. Now Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Screen by Horford. Brown drives.
Oh, my goodness.
How about that?
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. No good on the shot.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home. And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Horford with a steal. Brown passes to Williams. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And here's LeVert for 3. They get it back. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Garland. Pass to Allen. 6 to shoot. Tries again. Doesn't go that time. solid defense from Williams. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Greg.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well. Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. LeVert passes to Mobley. Outside for LeVert. Puts it up from 15. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, out of nowhere, Allen flying in to slam it home. Didn't see that coming.
The Celtics have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Brogdon up top, guarded by Garland. Here's Horford. And here's Brown for 3. That one no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. Here's Garland. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
Outside Brogdon. The Cavaliers pull it in. It's LeVert on the wing. Hounded by Tatum. Mobley outside. Back to Allen. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. Mitchell against Brown. Just 4 to shoot. And Mitchell with the slam.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
Pass to Brown. Williams a screen on Mitchell. Here's Brown to the paint. Stolen by Mitchell. And so it's Boston closing out the rally as always. Thank you.
The Celtics, 25. The Cavaliers, 18.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Brogdon in at point guard. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
From deep, Mitchell. Now Mobley. Drops in the layup for 2. Mobley's got 5 points.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Mobley, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Brogdon with the ball. Now guarded by Mobley. Outside, Williams. Horford passes to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Brogdon against Garland. Pass to Allen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. 6 points for him.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
The drive by Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
See, this is what makes him complete. Tatum doesn't settle. Puts the ball on the floor. Uses his length to finish.
Garland against Brogdon. And here's Garland. Pass to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Out to Horford. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 11 rebounds in the game. LeVert finds Garland until they foul intentionally. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Putting you on the spot.
I'm going to be really honest. I have had great situations with all of those guys, and they've all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving, and he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose it.
No argument here. Pass to Horford. Brown with it. Back to Horford. No good. Good D by Mobley.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
2 minutes.
Brogdon against LeVert. Mobley outside. The 3-ball. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got 5 rebounds tonight. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Malcolm Brogdon, 3rd personal foul, 3rd team foul.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. Gets some space and buries the jumper. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A viable threat from the mid-range. Mitchell is excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. Outside, Brown. Driving to the basket, and Brown with the stuff.
Say it with your chest, young fella. Jaylen Brown with the strong finish.
Garland against Brogdon. It's stolen by Brogdon. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Mitchell got the loose ball, but that'll be a backcourt violation.
That's a costly error. Let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
The Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Outside, Brown. Spins. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one's on Darius Garland.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Outside Garland. Drives to the hoop. Pass to Allen. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Allen's got 8 points.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Outside Tatum. Oh, rejected by Allen. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Boston Celtics. 8 points in the quarter.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3. On the drive, Smart. Horford for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics. Well, Cleveland's shooting about 41%. Mitchell against Brown. Garland up top. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
2022 proved to be a momentous year for Darius Garland, making his first All-Star game, which had to validate all of his hard work so far.
Garland also managed to make some noise in the All-Star game, Richard.
Yeah, he certainly came to play in front of his hometown. He hopped off the bench and dropped 13 points, the most of any reserve player on the squad. Some pretty impressive stuff.
Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Unloads. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. From deep, Mitchell. Not going to go that time. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Williams finds Smart. Oh, there's the alley! And out of bounds. The Cavs will take it.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
LeVert outside. Pass to Allen. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Williams. To the inside. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Garland. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And you know what's so funny is that after his rookie season, there was speculation about Garland's ability. But he has shown continued growth and has worked his way into an all-star.
Boston has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Outside Tatum. Horford outside. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. And Brown is good for 3. Brown's got 20.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
Smart against Garland. Pass to Mitchell. LeVert outside. Back to Mitchell. Now Allen. Williams defending. And they force the shot clock violation. Great feed. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Smart up top, guarded by Garland. Smart passes to Brown. Fires it from 18. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. It's Brown on the wing. Down low. Williams. Back to Brown. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
And he trims the lead to single digits. And he's now got the double-double.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Pass to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Celtics.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well. But just really impressive.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jaylen Brown.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Tatum against LeVert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Ooh, stolen by Allen.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
We love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Tatum finds Brown. And so it's Boston with the W. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
two teams here that are known for their half-court offense. You're not going to see either side get out and run very often.
No, they love to slow it down. They love to come down and set the table for what they want to run. And the interesting thing, Kevin, is they've got a ton of options that they can trick defenders into thinking something's coming that's not. So this little chess match is going to be a good one.
So here's Miami's starting group. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Now Hero after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Brogdon with it. Lowry picks him up. It's stolen by Lowry. In transition, here comes Miami. And a wide open look for Hero. Good on the triple.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Brown jams it in.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
There are not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning.
And here is Brogdon after Tyler Hero hitting the three. Gallinari outside. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And when 6'10" Danilo Gallinari was drafted all the way back in 2008, a shooter with his size was rare.
Well, it was rare. Now we're seeing more and more guys able to do this, but there's certainly a ton of value in Gallo's efficiency and his size and consistency on the perimeter.
Now here's Lowry. Kicks it to Butler. Driving the lane. Hero finds Adebayo. And that one's off, and this is his first shot of the game. Brogdon the pass to going up. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Brogdon. Gallinari outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Bam Adebayo just playing hard on defense, contesting shots and staying active.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Outside Tatum. From the arc. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 4-point game. Left side, Martin. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. No good with the triple. Celtics have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Brown.
2 minutes.
That one, no good. Great D that time from Adebayo. Here's Butler. And the shot goes down.
Well, Jimmy Butler committed on getting to the inside. The closer he gets, the more damage he can do.
Brogdon outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. And Gallinari throws it down.
He does that so well. At his size, he's always a threat to throw it down.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
The Celtics shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
Yeah, Horford's checked in for Gallinari. Celtics trail by 3. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Got lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team. Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly. And Brogdon traded over the summer to the Celtics. I'm interested to see how he'll fit with the rest of the Celtics guards. They certainly have a deep rotation now and a lot of flexibility.
Now here is Lowry, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Butler up top, guarded by Tatum. Outside for Lowry. Lets it go with a three. Rebound by the Celtics. Here's Brogdon. Takes it off the glass.
Unselfish play by Tatum. Getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Tatum against Butler. Down low, Martin. They can't stop the run with that one.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Out to the right wing. Deep, Adebayo. Doesn't go for it. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 1. After this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Brogdon in at point guard. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. And good that time.
Brogdon going up with a purpose now here on the interior.
Miami trailing. Butler feeling out of it. Passes it to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Butler with the ball. Brogdon picks him up. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Outside Lowry. Now the pass to Adebayo. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Brogdon kicks to Williams. It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Adebayo. Brogdon outside. Horford has a wide open look. No good on the triple.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
It's stolen by Brown. Horford with it. Butler covering. Pass to Tatum. Brent, as we all know, you were a former slam dunk contest champion. So with that in mind, what was your take on the 2022 contest?
Well, I think there was some great dunkers out there. Every year it's like that. I know from year to year it takes a lot of criticism to the contest, and certainly there are years that are better than others, but the skill of those guys on the floor for them to go out and put on an exhibition, always appreciated as a fan.
Butler finds Lowry, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. And stolen by Butler. Adebayo passes to Butler. Back to Adebayo. Butler with the ball. Can they get it? And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Jimmy Butler can produce anywhere. He is a talented scorer.
Brogdon against Hero. The shot that time, not on target. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. The defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. The Celtics with the lead.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the 6th Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
Brown inside, now recovering. Hero against Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle sticks for the Heat.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
Well, one thing that's noticeable is just tremendous energy from everybody, and they put that into their transition play, and all that hustle is paying off.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
And stolen by Butler, and that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
There's 49 seconds left in the first half. And here's Adebayo outside. Lowry passes to Martin. Three-pointer. They get the rebound. Adebayo kicks to Hero.
You can tell that Horford really helps in altering the shot by sliding over. His presence alone adjusting that one.
Here's Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Here's the three. And another miss by Boston. Here's Lowry. And that one's on target from the wing. Lowry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Thanks so much, David.
17, 20.
Through this one, plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. Butler out there with Martin, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. Butler on the way, guarded by Tatum. Just 3 to shoot. Butler no good. Celtics trail by 3. Pass to Williams, back to Brown. Shoots over Hero, and it's Brown that time on the assist by Williams. Brown's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Celtics. Butler against Tatum. Butler passes to Martin. The kick outside to Butler. And he's good on the 3-ball. Butler's got 9 points.
Jimmy Butler understanding the spacing on that particular possession and able to knock it down.
Tatum on the wing. Going inside and slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Butler kicks to Hero. No place jumper from the free throw line. He's got 8.
And the defense knows that Hero can get that jumper working from just about anywhere.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
Celtic fans, get loud right now for Celtic Entertainment. Celtics
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Hero against Brogdon. Tatum on the wing. Lets it fly. Inside. And stolen by Butler. Hero against Brown. Taken away by Williams. Goes up on the wing. Boston, no good that time either. The Heat leading by 4. Outside Lowry. Shoots it up. The rebound by Brogdon. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Boston. And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Passes to Brown. From outside the arc. It's good. Brown's got 9 points.
And gorgeous deep-looking jumper from Brown there. The more attempts he gets from there, the better his jump shot will be.
Tatum against Butler. Six to shoot.
2 minutes remaining.
Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
T-shirts right now, fans.
Celtics trail by 4. Brogdon outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Heat have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Butler against Tatum. The pass to Lowry. Hero on the wing. Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land. And it's a 7-point Heat lead.
And you make the next pass. Nice job by Lowry there.
Brown outside. Tatum on the wing. Tries from 10. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Celtics have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Now you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Lowry inside the line. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Lowry ready for the attack there, and he saw that opening and took it.
And here is Brogdon. He has 6. And here's Brown outside. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Miami ball.
.51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside, Hero. Fires, high post. That shot is off. Now Boston takes it the other way. Floats it up for Williams. And the slam by Williams.
What I really love about this kid, Williams he's physical, he's explosive, and yes, he plays above the rim. He just brings that nastiness to the game.
Lowry passes to Butler. And they double up Butler. Back to Lowry. For 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
The 3 from Tatum. This one for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
That is a timely three-pointer there.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Heat lead by 5. And we're we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Brogdon in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Now Butler. Outside Lowry. Over in the corner, Hero. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Tatum. To the paint. Epic goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Brogdon.
Such a solid and unique big man in today's game. Horford's passing skills and ability to find the open teammate is very special.
Butler finds Lowry. Fires from deep. 5 to shoot. Hero from long range. And Boston with the rebound. Brown outside. Horford against Martin. And here's Brown outside and misses it off the right side of the rim. Miami leading by 3. Butler with the ball over Tatum. Outside Lowry. There's the triple. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Well, the shots continue to fall, and Kyle's going to find a way to keep getting them up.
Brogdon kicks to Brown. Off the left rim and out.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Here's Hero. Shoots over Brown. Hero no good. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Loads it up for Williams. Hammers the alley through.
How about the confidence? It's just growing in this young man. Williams has that attitude of a go-to guy in these big moments, even though he's still picking up the nuance of the game.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Boston making a switch here. Smart's checked in. Oladipo, he's checked in for the Heat. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Beyond the arc. Hands it from downtown. Oladipo's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Some confidence from Victor Oladipo, and why not? He's got the green light in this offense.
Tatum's shot is off.
Yeah, not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of shots.
Oladipo taking his time here. The kick outside to Butler. Pulls it from 20. And that one hits back iron. And it's Williams with the ball for the Boston Celtics. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. 3-pointer. Miami grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Oladipo outside. Driving inside. The Heat get it back. And a new 14. Left side, Hero. And again, Miami with the triple.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Heat.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt a lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Tyler Hero.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Butler finds Hero. Here's Oladipo. Again, Oladipo missing.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Do you want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
The kick out to Tatum. Back to Williams. Takes the three. Misses there. And so it's Miami winning this one. This, David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. So for David.
conference, the rivalry is real. These teams in particular have bumped heads for years.
Well, rivalries are built when something is at stake. And when you look at the entire history of this matchup, the peaks and valleys for each club, there's a little bit of distaste, which always makes for interesting viewing.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt, and it's Siakam in at the 5. Now here's Van Vliet. To shoot. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. And Brogdon with the stuff.
And Malcolm Brogdon getting off your feet in a hurry and leaving no doubt.
About a minute played here so far in the first. To the middle. Here's Anunoby, and he goes in for the dunk.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Here's Brogdon.
Boy, when you think about the Boston Celtics and their fans, I think one thing that makes them unique, it isn't just the state of Massachusetts, right? It's the entire region of New England.
Now here's Tatum. It's a three-point game.
If you want to talk about an NBA player who has poise and vision, that's Malcolm Brogdon doing work with the pass. That is nicely done.
Van Vliet against Brogdon. Right side, Anunoby. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
How special can OG Anunoby be? Show off and show out.
Yeah, Doris, if you're anywhere in the northeast portion of the U.S., you're going to see a lot of Boston jerseys.
Well, Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island, they all adopt the Celtics as their hometown team. But here's what's even more impressive, BA. Go to any NBA city, any of the other 29 cities, and you are going to see Celtic green jerseys. That is a fan base that travels well.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Smart comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. Achua's checked in for Toronto. Here's Van Vliet. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Van Vliet against Smart with the runner.
The pressure that Marcus Smart can put on an offensive player, his ability to contest shots is elite.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now here's Horford. It's stolen by Barnes. To the paint. Here's Achua. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Boy, when it comes to Precious Achua, guys, to me the talent is evident. A big guy who can contribute in a variety of ways.
Doris, we've seen promising flashes from Achua early on.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about the skill. The next step for him is focusing on becoming more consistent. If he's able to do this, his future very promising because he runs the floor, very switchable on defense, and there's growth opportunity offensively.
And so here is Toronto. The Celtics making their last shot. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Tatum. He takes it in, and they'll get another chance. Williams passes to Horford. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Second shot opportunity. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Brown's got 6.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Smart grabs the miss.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Oh, nice shot by Brown.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Drops in the 3.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
44 seconds left in the first quarter. Brown against Anunoby. Got a hand on it, and he's able to get it back. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Van Vliet against Smart. Out to Horford. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. Oh, stolen by Anunoby.
A sloppy pass. Have to be more precise than that.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. The Celtics have got 6 of 8 shots to go. Outside, Brown. Williams with the screen. Brown passes to Smart. On the wing, Tatum. With 4 on the clock. And he drives in. And finished by Tatum. Wow.
That's right. This guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
And that does it for the first quarter.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth next team.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair, and it's Smart in it to 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Controls the rebound and the putback.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
Smart outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
But how about Marcus Smart displaying an ability to get through and around traffic? Exceptional control.
Siakam outside. Pass to Van Vliet. Now here's Achua. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
You know, point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
Smart against Van Vliet. Anunoby on the wing. That shot off. Brown with some nice D. And here are the Celtics. They lead by 7. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. Horford. Achua with a steal. Oh, a clear look for Anunoby. And the Raptors miss again.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Now here's Brown. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot's good. Brown's got 11.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Van Vliet misses.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Now here's Barnes. To stop the run. Here's Achua. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. There's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achua. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Now here's Smart. To the inside. Brown can't hit. And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Here's Tatum. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, Jason Tatum forces that defender with the up fake to get off his feet, and he does a tremendous job drawing contact.
And so Tatum nails both of them. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Horford with a steal. From the top of the key, and there it is for him. Tatum's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, you love the rise and fire off the bounce by Jason Tatum. That is not easy.
Van Vliet with it. Guarded now by Williams. Anunoby passes to Achua. The 3 from Barnes. Boston with a rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Now here's Brown. 13 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Tatum against Barnes. Achua with some nice D.
Boston foul. Jason Tatum. First personal foul.
Well, Doris, it was only a few years ago that the Raptors won an NBA title. It seems like a lot further back, though.
It does, BA, because we're looking at a much different basketball team. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard has moved on. Kyle Lowry has moved on. In fact, many of the key players from that squad have moved on. Incredible to think they have managed to remain competitive. Well, we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Pascal Siakam looking aggressive and determined, which forces the defender to commit the foul.
Siakam hits them both. 20 seconds left in the second period. Van Vliet against Smart. Here's Tatum. Barnes with the rebound. Here's Van Vliet. Tatum with the block.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense inside.
Thanks very much, Allie.
The Celtics defeat the Raptors 17. And let's hear it from the Jabberwockies.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Fred Van Vliet out there with OG Anunoby. And it's Barnes in at the small forward position. Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Barnes. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebound Boston. Williams has got rebound number 8 now. On the wing, Tatum. He's guarded by Barnes. Pass to Smart. Back to Horford. And here's Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Smart for 3. Can't hit that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. And Anunoby for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 9 rebounds now. Inside, here's Horford, and Horford powers it home.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Throws it up high, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That's on Al Horford.
Sometimes it's hard to believe looking at him now, but Pascal Siakam was drafted late in the first round back in 2016. Think about it. This was the 27th pick at one point.
And you can bet a lot of teams are kicking themselves now for not selecting Siakam.
Well, you have to be able to see what the potential in the future is. And Pascal Siakam has morphed into a highly productive offensive player. And the key here, guys, is there's still much room for growth. He gets more and more dangerous by the year.
Knocked loose. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Van Vliet with a deep three. And again, Toronto no good. Horford with it. Siakam covering. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Ali. Smart outside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know what I love is Marcus Smart just continues to improve. We know he's a powerful athletic guard, but he wants to keep building different aspects of his game.
Toronto has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Siakam pass to Barnes. And Siakam with the slam.
An emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir.
Van Vliet against Smart. To the inside. Horford passes to Smart. Here's Tatum on the take. Williams finds Tatum. And Williams punches it home.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt. Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Outside, Brown. Drains the triple. Brown's got 18.
Well, you've got to get out on Jaylen Brown now. This is a young man who has shown great strides in improving his perimeter game.
Van Vliet against Smart. The three from Barnes. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Boston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And they recover it. Brown passes to Tatum. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred Van Vliet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready. Jumper in.
The 3. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist from Smart.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Siakam, the pass to Barnes. It's stolen by Smart.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would. That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Boston has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. It's Brown on the wing. And there's the lob.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
And so it's Boston looking in total control with his 17-point advantage as the
Celtics,
and 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Boston with it. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. It's stolen by Barnes. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Siakam. Boston with a rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Tatum can't hit.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Smart passes to Brown. Back to Smart. Tatum way outside. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Raptors shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Here's Achua. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Pass to Tatum. Takes a 3. Here's Williams. Kick out to Brown. Here's Smart. Clock at 6. On the wing, Tatum. That won't go either for Tatum.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Achua into the lane. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Right side, Tatum. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Over Barnes. The bank shot, no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
It's great to see a fantastic block on replay once again.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
To the paint. Achua with the dunk.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
Brown passes to Tatum to stop the drought. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Tatum has worked very hard to improve his finishing game, and that includes sometimes taking contact and earning a trip to the foul line.
He hits the 2nd from the line. For Toronto, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Achua with a screen on Horford. Siakam.
I think what's probably surprised me the most about Pascal Siakam is how prepared he is to be the primary scorer for an excellent team in the NBA. This guy has shown no hesitation.
Pascal Siakam.
No good on the 2nd free throw. Boston has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, this is an example of the court awareness we talk about with Al Horford. This guy's a very willing passer.
Siakam with a screen on Smart. Van Vliet with a deep 3. And the Raptors miss again. For Boston, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal. Outside Tatum. Back to Smart. It's Brown on the wing. And so the ball out of bounds. Anunoby tucks it last.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Clock at 2, and Horford powers it home.
Well, the rise for the alley-oop, just remarkable timing, perfect execution.
Siakam against Horford. Siakam, the pass to Anunoby. Back to Siakam. No good on the 3. Grant wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution. Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Celtics.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jason Tatum.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
Smart passes to Horford. Brown with it. Beyond the arc. And Anunoby pulls it down. Siakam finds Barnes. And stolen by Williams. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be